Rogue tier, we still winning. Magic card, oh, we extending. Dark Law, he still contending. Sunrise, your lights in it. Yugi peoples, welcome to the commentary by Timothy motherfucking Scott. Today we are on a regular hero deck, as you can well, I guess you can't really kind of tell from my opening hand, but we're going to start off with Rhoda right there to go grab Vion just in case he has something to stop my hero lives. And he activates the Thunder Dragon Dark right there. I was very confused as to why he did that, but then I think I kind of figured out why later on. So I'm going to go ahead and a hero lives. You know, we activated Rhoda to see if maybe he had Ash or something, but there was no blinky red. So go ahead and go Stratos. And I figure I'm about to go like all the way combo here. And what I want to do is make sure that I get out DPE and Dark Law. So we're going to go Vion, send that. I did not activate Shadow Mist's effect when I sent him to the graveyard because I plan on making sure I get to mass change and summoning him with Elemental Hero Graceful Charity. So as we just continue normal combo in here, I'm pretty sure y'all all know what hero cards do. Cross Crusader, add the Graceful Charity summon, the Shadow Mist to add the mass change. So now we got that. Now our next goal is to make sure we get DPE. We're gonna use the Mally right there, go Poly, using Mally and Cross Crusader to bring out Destiny Hero Darkwing Duck. And then we're going to activate his effect, discard the Harpy's Feather Duster that I hope I don't need later so that I can send Denier. Go ahead and link summon so that I can get my Poly back. We're going to bring out the Boy Wonder, activate Denier's effect, special summon him to the space that Boy Wonder points to so we can get that Poly back. And then we're going to go ahead and poly those two into our DPE. So now we have DPE, we got the Dark Law, and we're going to go ahead and set that stuff and pass the turn to him. So I already saw that he's on Thunder Dragons, and I was confused as to why he activated the Thunder Dragon Dark's effect that early. But then I figured out, it's like, oh, because I activated the Hero Lives, I can special summon Shadow Mist, go get the mass change, and then if he tries to activate Thunder Dragon Dark's effect some point at that time, then you know I can go ahead and mass change into Dark Law and banish a card from his hand, which should have tipped me off that during the standby phase I should have activated mass change to get that Thunder Dragon and keep him from hitting the graveyard. But too late for that now. I'm gonna go ahead and chain mass change, and he's gonna chain Max C so that he can get a draw, but at least it'll give us a banish. I know usually they add one Thunder Dragon at a time for some reason, but he's gonna go ahead and add both of them and try to probably, you know, trying to keep one in his hand. So Dark Law hits the board, he's adding the two Thunder Dragons, draw off a Max C, Wonder Boy's effect to set my polymerization back down to the board and chain Shadow Mist. Sorry about the screen lock thing right there. But Dark Law is going to go ahead and hit like probably the worst possible hit. I hit the Matrix Dragon card thing, and apparently when it gets banished, he can just add another one to his hand. So yeah, that triggers right there. And then play is going to continue from there. He brings out the little Dark Dragon, links off into Striker Dragon. I'm not worried about him adding Boot Sector Launch because I'm pretty sure they don't run it. And then right here, you're going to see me activate Book of Moon on the Thunder Dragon Matrix thing to flip it down. The reason why I did that is because I'm so used to playing against Dragon Link and them bringing out Seal, and I really don't want him to bring out Seal, so I'm going to flip that bad boy face down right here. So now keep in mind, I did not play during this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I did not know that he could bring out Thunder Dragon Colossus like this. And then I did not know that he could bring out Thunder Dragon Titan like this. So now I feel like, okay, I'm kind of in trouble here. I'll let that Thunder Dragon hit the graveyard. He's going to activate Dark's effect. I'm going to try to chain DPE. And you know, he's got that Thunder Dragon off inside of there, but I did it because he's only got one Thunder Dragon off in there, and I'm hoping that he doesn't have another one to discard. That way I can actually kill the Titan if he tries to do anything or attack with it or anything like that. So we get some DPE chains there. He's gonna go ahead and Chaos Space. He adds the White Wavering, and then I'm not sure like what he was looking to do right here because I don't know his deck list, but you know, he goes into battle phase. I guess maybe he forgot that I added Honest Neos and he crashes the Titan into my Wonder Driver. Yeah. So then he links those off. You know, I thought Seal was coming, but maybe they don't run Seal, or maybe Predaplant, Verte, Anaconda is better. He goes into Verte, sends the Fusion Destiny, of course, because DPE is for the streets in Master Duel. Brings out the DPE, and you know, very smart play on his behalf. He pops the Poly instead of my boy Wonder. So DPE is going to come back for him also during the stand phase, and that will end his turn. I draw Stratos for turn. DPE is going to come back out to the board. His DP comes back out to the board, and then I'm going to proceed to normal summon Vion into the space that Boy Wonder is pointing to, and then we're going to have some chains here because he's going to chain his DPE. So now you'll see that the chain is resolving, and I did not chain my DPE's effect. And the reason for that being is, after thinking about it for a second, trying to calculate damage and looking at it, if I pop another one of my monsters, then I do not have what I need on the board in order to kill him. So I do not activate my DPE's effect at this point. He's going to destroy Verte and my DPE, and as you can see, I still have that extra monster that I needed on board. I'm going to poly my Vion and my Stratos into the card that I needed, Sunrise. So as you can see, I needed that monster to stay on board. I get ashed on Sunrise's effect, but it's fine because after calculating everything, I have enough damage on board to just kill him as is. So I'm gonna proceed to the battle phase, attack with Wonder Driver, activate Sunrise's effect to destroy him. 2100, 2700, exact lethal right there. Going into the next game, this actually turned out to be a hero mirror match. So I'm going to start off with a hero lives, of course, and he has the Ash, of course. But like a good player, we drew the 2 of in Master Duel. So we got the Call by the Grave for the Ash. Go ahead and banish that. Since I already have Stratos and Ferris in hand, of course, I'm going to special summon Shadow Mist so we can go ahead and get that mass change. And then we'll add that to hand. Go ahead and normal summon the Stratos. Use his effect to add Destiny Hero Mally Boy. Use Ferris effect, pitch and Mally Boy to special summon Ferris. Go ahead and activate Ferris effect for increase. Tribute Stratos. Bring out increase effect to summon Vion. Vion effect to send Denier because we already have Mally Boy and Shadow Mist off in there. Banish the Stratos, add Poly, then banish Mally Boy to special summon himself into Extra Hero Cross Crusader. And we'll use his effect to special summon Denier and use Denier's effect in order to put Mally Boy back on top of the deck so we can use that bad boy again. Go ahead and tribute the Denier, add the Honest Neos to my hand. Go ahead and activate Denier's Engrave effect, special summon him. Mally Boy's effect, special summon him. Go ahead and poly, make that DPE. And then now that that's done, the next thing I want to do is make sure I can double Dark Claw my opponent. So we're going to link off Cross Crusader and Vion to make the Boy Wonder. And as you proceed to do this, make sure that you do not send Shadow Mist because you only get one of his effects per turn, and you want to go ahead and get his effect next turn. So I'm going to send the Ferris during the end phase to set mass change and bring out Dark Claw. And it proceeds to my opponent's turn. He activates Fusion Destiny, and I was kind of confused for a second here because as soon as he summons out the Phoenix Enforcer, the shiny Phoenix Enforcer at that, he activates his effect, and I'm like, wait, why would you do that when he's the only card on board? But then he changed mass change, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and chain my mass change, sending my shadow mist. That way I can just use my DPE to destroy my mass change too. I want to be like him. So we're gonna bring out Dark Claw, and then his mass change triggers, banishing his DPE. Then my DPE triggers, sending my mass change and his Dark Claw out on the board, and he destroys my other Dark Claw. I get my Shadow Mist effect to add Stratos. My opponent hits the concede button, and I appreciate y'all. Catch you on the next video. Stay away.